Welcome to Basics of Python Programming. To begin with, we should know data types, operators, flow control, for loop, while loop, and exceptions in Python. To start with, we will be beginning with the data types. Okay, Python, it is having several built-in data types. Okay, among that built-in data types, few of the most common used data types are none type and numbers type, Boolean type, list, tuples, sets, strings, ranges, and dictionaries. Okay, none type. So none type, it is a special type, special data type that represents the absence of a value. Okay, it is similar to null in other programming languages. Okay, none data type, it is similar to null data type in other programming languages. You know null data type in Java, same we will be using none in Python. And next one is for numbers. For numbers, we will be having integers, floating point numbers, or complex numbers. Okay, we can have any of these three types of numbers. Either it can be integers, float, or complex numbers. And after that, booleans. Okay, boolean. You know, boolean always it will be representing either true or false. Okay, boolean will be representing either true or false. And fourth one is the list. Okay, so list, it is a collection of some objects. Okay, list, it is a collection of objects which is enclosed inside a square bracket. Okay, list, it will be always enclosed inside a square bracket. And after that list, tuples are there. Okay, tuples, they are also similar to list, but they are immutable. That means the content of the tuples cannot be changed. Okay, and they are enclosed inside parenthesis. Okay, they are enclosed inside parenthesis. And after that, sets. Okay, sets, they are the unordered collection of unique elements. Okay, sets will be enclosed inside the curly braces. And next one is strings. Okay, strings, you know string, it is nothing but a set of characters. Okay, string is a sequence of characters, and it will be enclosed inside either a single quote or double quote. And then ranges. Okay, ranges, they are the immutable sequences of numbers. Okay, and they are commonly used to iterate over a sequence of numbers in a for loop. Okay, ranges, they are used to iterate over a sequence of numbers in a for loop. And next one is the dictionaries. Dictionaries, they are the collection. So you know, dictionary, it will be having key value pairs. Okay, key will be there, and for that key value will be there. Okay, that dictionaries, they will be enclosed inside a curly braces. And in addition to these type of built-in data types, Python allows you to define own custom data types using classes. Okay, now coming to none data type. Okay, none type, we can declare like this: a is equal to null. Okay, and type a, so it is none data type. Just now I told like none is similar to null data type. Okay, in the same way we will be writing like this. And next one is numbers. I told numbers can be integers, float, and complex. Okay, so if you want to assign a integer value, so if you want to have a int value, you can write like this. If you write a is equal to 5, a will be integer number. Okay, and type a, it will be display, it is integer. And float numbers, for float numbers you can write like this: num is equal to 2.5. So the data type of num will be float, and type of num, it is float. And complex numbers, you know complex numbers, you have learned in Java. Complex numbers, a plus I, a plus ib. Okay, like that. So one is the real part and another one is the imaginary part. If you see here 2 plus 9j, so 2 is the real part and 9 j is the imaginary part. So complex numbers, they will be of this format. So if you assign value 2 plus 9j to num, then it is a complex number. Type conversion Java. So you will be using the type conversion if you want to convert one data type into another data type. Okay, for example, see here. So a is equal to 5.6. So a will be a float, right? And b is equal to int of a. So you are converting a to integer, and type of b, it will be integer. Okay, type of b, if you give like this, then it will display integer. Okay, k is equal to float of b. So k is equal to float of b, and if you display the k data type of k, then it will be float. And c is equal to complex 4 comma 5. So type of c, it is saving complex number, so it is complex. And next is boolean. So boolean, boolean, it will be having two values, either true or false. Okay, so if you want to assign a variable with a boolean value, then you will be using boolean, boolean. So a is equal to true, and type of a, that is bool. The output will be bool. Type of a, it will display bool. And bool is equal to 3 less than 5. Okay, 3 less than 5. So 3 less than 5, it is true or false? It is true, right? So 3 less than 5, it is true. So type of this bool value, then it will display same thing. Output will be bool. And then sequence data types. Okay, sequence data types, the sequence data types, it will be having multiple values, and it may be list, tuple, set, string, range. Okay, these are the different sequences in Python. First one is list. So list, I told, it will be enclosed inside the bracket. Okay, so list will be enclosed inside that big bracket. Okay, if you want to assign a variable with a multiple value, then, and you want to change the value, then you will be using list. Okay, these are mutable. List is mutable, and tuples are not mutable. Okay, in Python, a list is a collection of ordered and mutable elements enclosed in square brackets. Okay, so list is enclosed inside a square bracket. See here, if you see here, LST is equal to inside square bracket 25, 36, 45, 12. That value is there. So it is inside a square bracket. So it is a list. Okay, and list are one of the most commonly used data structures in Python because of their versatility and flexibility. You can change the values inside the list. So you can use list. And type of list, it will display, the output will be list. After that list, next one is the tuple. So if you want to assign a variable with multiple values, and if you do not want to change the values, then it can be defined as a tuple. Okay, so a tuple is a collection of ordered and immutable elements enclosed in parentheses. Okay, tuple, you will be writing inside a parenthesis. And tuples are similar to list, but they cannot be modified once they are created. Okay, so we will be using the tuples if we want to store the data which cannot be which need not be modified in future, then we will be using tuples for storing the data type. Tuple, see here in this example, t is equal to inside parentheses 25, 36, 45, 12, 7. So this is a tuple. The tuple contains these values. These values, they are immutable, you can't change the values. So type of t, it will display tuple. Next one is set. Okay, set we will be defining inside this curly braces. Okay, if you want to assign a variable with a multiple values, and you do not want to change the values, and you do not want to duplicate the values, okay, then it is a set. It will be inside curly braces, and their sets are useful to store the data that should not contain duplicates. Okay, such as list of users on website, it will not be having duplicate values, so we will be storing that one as a set. s is equal to set, it is containing these values, and type of s, it will display set. And output 36, 12, 45, 25. Okay, so this one, it is having duplicate values. 25 is repeated two times, 36 is repeated two times, but output, it will be unique values. Okay, it will not be having duplicate values. And next one is string. You know what is a string? String is a collection of characters. Okay, if you want to assign a sequence of characters to a variable, then we will be writing it as a string. That can be either enclosed inside double quote or single quote. Okay, strings are immutable. Okay, so once you create a string, you cannot change the value of string. Str is equal to hello, type of str, it will be string. And we are not talking about character data type, because st is equal to a, it is a string with single character, string with single character. Okay, so like that, we are not having character data type, everything is a string. And next one is range. So if you want to assign a variable with multiple values, and you do not want to change the values, and you want to generate a sequence of numbers, okay, then you will be using range. Okay, uh, so a range is a sequence of numbers that is immutable and iterable. Okay, immutable and iterable. So ranges are commonly used in for loop. Okay, in for loop we will be using range. Range 10. Okay, range 10. So that is range data type. And type range 10. So it will output will be range. Okay, and list range 2 comma 10 comma 2. Okay, 2 comma 10, starting from 2 to 10, range starting from 2 to 10, the difference is 2, so it will display 2 4 6 8. Next one is dictionary. Okay, dictionary, I told dictionary, it will be having key value pairs. If you want to assign a variable with multiple values, and you do not want to change the values, and you want to assign a key to each value, then we will be using dictionary. So see here in the example, d is equal to 1 is the key, and value of 1 is a, 2 is the key and value of 2 is b, and 3 is the key, value of 3 is c. So type of d, it will be displaying, type of d, it will be displaying dictionary. Okay, and this one, d1 is equal to Naveen Samsung, Rahul iPhone, Kiran OnePlus. And d1 dot values, so d1 dot values, if you display d1 dot values, then output will be Samsung, iPhone, and OnePlus. Keys are in the left side. Naveen, Rahul, Kiran, they are the keys, and Samsung, iPhone, OnePlus, they are the values. So if you display the keys, it will display Naveen, Rahul, and Kiran. Okay, and d of rahul D of Rahul. So Rahul is having iPhone, so it will display iPhone. And d1 dot get Kiran. So Kiran is having OnePlus, so it will display OnePlus.